Debbie, first of all, I just want to say thank you for doing this chat with me. Really, really appreciate this. So thank you for making time. I want to know, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling grateful to be alive, grateful to be here. Every day I open my eyes, I feel grateful.
Um, on a social media post, you described you having an aggressive form of cancer. Are you comfortable in sharing the type of cancer you're dealing with right now?
It's very unusual. They came when I came in on the 15th and I was very ill, like on death's door. And these people worked so hard to save my life. And they just blasted the heck out of that cancer with as much uh, chemo as possible. I had 8 treatments in 4 days, and I had two very aggressive ones called the Red Devil after that, and then more after that. So they didn't quite know what it was. They knew it was acute and it was spreading really aggressively because I had blood work done 2 weeks ago and it showed me as fine. So this all happened within a 2 week period to the point where I was on death's door. And it's either acute lymphoblastic leukemia or a B cell lymphoma. So they're treating it the same. They're just blasting the heck out of it. And it seems to be working.
Okay. Um, I want you to take us back, if you don't mind, to when you got the news. You said 2 weeks prior your blood work was clear. Suddenly, 2 weeks later, you're fighting for your life. Take us back to that time when you realized something was seriously wrong.
I woke up on the 13th and I went to council on Tuesday and I was so tired. My energy is usually high, but I figured because I was tired that I get out and walk more. So instead of taking the car, I walked to my office on Water Street and then I walked to City Hall. And then I went around to see the girls for Valentine's and stuff. And then by the meeting started at 12, I couldn't keep my head up. Like I could feel it moving. And one of my fellow counselors says, "You don't look good, you should go home." So I went home and I did the meeting from home. And then that night it just seemed to get worse. My body filled with bruises, my mouth filled with blisters. It was so scary. And then I came in here and they were so good to me. Like the power of the people here, the nurses and the doctors and everyone. It was just overwhelming. But I was so scared. And what I put my family through, my son had to fly home, my daughter, my son, and my fiance never left my side. The four of them were here, because you're going through it, you don't know, right? Like I'm in and touching death's doors. I didn't know that. So my poor family were here through all that. It was quite a lot, quite a lot.
Last Tuesday, you made a Facebook post, a social media post, talking about your diagnosis. Why was it important for you to go, quote unquote, public with this?
Well, I have so many friends out there, and it just happened overnight. Like people don't even know. I had dinner plans with my girlfriends for birthday parties, and we had an event planned for all of us to get together, and it literally happened right away. And I also started to feel better. And what made me feel better was the cards people were sending and the really nice messages and the pictures. So when you get stuff like that, it's hard to feel down. So, I wanted to thank the people because they're helping me on this journey. When I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and the light's coming in, the first thing I see are these beautiful cards, pictures of my family, pictures of people that love me, positive quotes, like it really, really does help. It helps more than people know.
The post that you made, speaking of that support, almost 1,000 comments of support and love kind of coming your way, those greeting cards as well. Talk a little bit more about the impact that's having on you mentally right now.
It is really good, Martin. It gets me up. I am beating this cancer. Debbie Hanlon's life is not going to end in this hospital with this cancer. Not happening. I'm not letting it happen. I can guarantee you that. I am fighting this every step of the way. And these little cards and gestures, they help me stick to my routine.
Where do things go from here in terms of prognosis and next steps for you, Debbie?
Just one day at a time, really. We don't have any reports back except that it seems to be doing better. All my blood counts, I'm a bit hazy on that where they come and go. all my hemoglobin and my platelets
White
and my
blood
white
cells.
blood cells. They're the things I've got to get up now in order to get home because I'm very immune compromised now. So I have to be, I can't see anybody except my family. So probably 10 days I'll be home, and then it's a long recovery from there.
Debbie, we send you only the best and the most healing of thoughts, and thank you again for making time for us. Really, really appreciate getting a chance to chat with you.
This is the longest chat I had since I got here. Truly. All right, thank you guys.
All the best.
Bye.